Good evening, everyone, and as we prepare to come before the Lord in prayer this Wednesday evening, I'd just like to read from the book of Psalms, Psalm 2, just a few verses. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. Listen to this verse. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. You know, that psalm always blesses me because, evil always tries to take advantage of situations. And as I've been watching the news, I'm concerned, like everyone, about the coronavirus, COVID-19. But you know what concerns me even more? What's going on in the background. And you hear different things and undermining our government, and those that talk about globalization are taking an advantage of the situation and telling us we should be all one world. And these things are going on. And it reminded me that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So I'm going to ask you tonight to especially pray for our land, our government, all those in authority, that the Lord would guide them, lead them, strengthen them, give them the courage to make the decisions that need to be made, and that those that plan to use this situation to turn men away from God and to entrap God's people into a system where Christianity will try to be eroded. So let's just pray. I'm not a conspiratist in any way, shape or form, but I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't concerned when you hear the things that aren't being said. And hopefully you understand what that means. But there's things going on that do concern me, and I'm just praying before the Lord that the Lord would just intervene. The enemy can plan whatever he wants, but you know something? He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. So let's especially remember today, or this evening, as we gather at 7:30 to pray for our country. I'm going to mention the needs of the flock before you. We're praying for those in nursing and residential homes: Helen Wilson, Mara Kennedy, Lila Thompson, Joan Cummings, Wesley Boyle, Charles and Doreen Ives. Praying for those at home: Betty McComish, Liz Burns, Sam Reed, Jim and Margaret Kelly, Jim and Marion Halliday. And again, Jim and Margaret have asked me to thank everyone for their prayers. They're both doing much better. We're especially remembering those in bereavement. Jackie Stanfield's mother-in-law sadly passed away, we know, and we just pray for Alan and for his family at this time. We're thinking of Alfie Macaulay and his family. Sadly, Woodrow Macaulay has passed away with the COVID-19, and it's just devastating to the family, and we just pray God's strength and God's peace. We believe the funeral is Thursday, so let's also remember them tomorrow as they lay to rest their loved one. Thinking of Joanne Sims' mum, who's I believe on her way home. I'm thinking of two young men, Aaron and Paul, who are both waiting on biopsy results, that the Lord would touch them. Praying for Gillian Morrison's mother, who's in a nursing home. She had a fall, that the Lord would protect her. Praying for Elizabeth Bloomer, who fell and broke her leg, and we're especially remembering her husband, who has leukemia, and his treatment was delayed because of the COVID-19, and hopefully that will be restored soon. We're still continuing to pray for Tigrene, the young man who helps Jim and Margaret in Turkey. He has a rare form of cancer. We're asked to return thanks by Leonard and Elizabeth. Their daughter Nicole, her test came back okay, and we just really thank the Lord for that and pray the Lord continues to keep his hand upon Nicole. We are remembering those with COVID-19. Donna, Colin Nichols' sister, Melanie and David Walker. Hilary Diddy has a family member who's got COVID-19, and we're remembering Jackie McNeice, that God would touch her also. Those with cancer: Frankie McCulloch, Martin McCrory, Roderick Coulter, Rob Laverty's dad, we're praying for him. Generally praying for our government, our National Health Service, our carers, our fire, police, ambulance, chemists, shop workers, drivers, refuge collectors, delivery, food supplies, farmers, all those helping the nation at this time, all the volunteers for the National Health Service. Praying for Glenn McIntyre House and thanking the Lord for his protecting hand, and praying he continues to keep a hedge of protection round about the staff and the residents down there and all other nursing homes, that God would just keep them and protect them. Remembering all our young people in the front line, those in the nursing profession, Daniel and Laura, Rebecca Bennett, Rachel Morrow, Lindsay, David Cosgrove's daughter, Jordan Brown, remembering Amy Boyle, doctor, that God would protect them, and any of your own relatives working in the National Health Service. We do indeed remember them before the Lord. Let's also thank the Lord for our SALT team. They're doing an amazing work at the moment. The food deliveries, supplying gas and electricity, basic necessities, and they're doing a fantastic job. And let's pray for our new clients, that through this beautiful Christian witness, that they will be drawn closer to the Lord. That this door that God has opened, that we'll be able to use it to bring these people to a saving knowledge of the Lord. So please, 7:30 tonight, go into the secret place, go into your prayer room, and let's pray together as God's people. And may God bless you and keep you safe. In Jesus' wonderful name.